bi and everything. And I was fucking EQ's Discord, and they are unhinged.
Why?
I said hello, and everyone was like saying bye and everything, and I was like, oh, tragic. And like everyone
There's
just
only, for me, there's only one person in there that grates me, and it's just, I won't even say her name, but she just gets on my fucking nerves like there's no tomorrow. There's only one of them, honestly. And a couple of them have said, if you don't want to be picked on, then don't come in here or something. I'm like, what the fuck?
I'm being quite tame though. Like they said though, why are you even still here? And I said, I know. I said, unfortunately, it's not like I have anything important to do, so I'm just here with you lot.
I'm here wasting time.
And I was like, I don't know how unhinged I can get, because you've heard some of the stuff I've said.
Yeah.
And it's Discord, and they really think I'd hold back in there, honestly. I'd tell them all to go fuck their mums, I don't care.
You can. Yeah, in there you can, actually.
Can I?
Yeah, you can tell them to fuck off.
Oh, nice. Oh, right.
Yeah, you can, oh my God. Have you not seen the language they use in there?
Well, I didn't know. I wanted to use them because I wanted to ease them in, you know.
That's crazy. Hello, Sharon. Hello, Stuck on Pluto.
Hi. Hello.
How are you guys?
I think I've seen you in there.
Came from Evil Queen's chat.
Oh,
yeah, the Discord one.
Mm-hmm.
I've just come out of there as well, but I just think it's absolutely fucking disgraceful the way fucking Mrs. Red has done what she's done today on poor old Zach.
I'm being glad. I'm glad she's being exposed for the person that she truly is.
I think if it wasn't for, what's that guy's name? What's his name?
Fact Freak.
Fact checker. I think he sealed it for her. Like, it's done.
He's been around for ages, though, because I remember when Fact Freak started.
She ended her live after that. Completely ended her live.
Yeah.
And she said this morning when she was in here that she couldn't, her Wi-Fi was so bad that she couldn't go live. But right after Zach exposed her, she went live, immediately.
Yeah, but that guy...
I thought her Wi-Fi was bad.
Hey,
hello. Hi, darlings. Angie, on the subject of Fact Freak, do you remember what I said about Feisty last night?
Yeah.
He can confirm what I say is true because he has all of it.
What's going on with Feisty as well? Because I used to know Feisty.
Yeah, yes, he's a beast.
What I couldn't get was when she said that she had these pictures sent to her and it triggered her. Yeah. It triggered her, but then she sent them on to other people.
She shouldn't have been sending those to anyone.
I'm going to tell you right now, that did not trigger her. If I would be triggered, like that fact guy said, I would be calling that person, making sure they're okay. But instead, she did a total different thing and sent them to everybody. That's crazy.
Well, that's not human. That's not humane.
But again, that shows their little group, right? Their little, I call them the UK Mafia group. That's who they are on the app. Think about it. This guy was so tormented by her that he had to actually send her those pictures to be left alone. Basically to say, don't pick on me. I'm going through such a difficult time. Who the hell is she?
It's so bad, isn't it?
It wasn't just that for me. It was when I heard Zach and stuff and that this morning saying he was begging.
Yeah.
He was on his knees, and who does that to another human being?
Apparently Miss Red does.
He's bigger than her on this app.
Yeah, but Red, if you notice with Red, she doesn't cry about, she's another one with no empathy. She doesn't cry about anything else but herself.
Yeah, because she goes, how do you think that affected me?
She made it all about her this morning. The entire chat when Zach and Miss Red were in here, she made it all about herself.
Yeah, it's me, I, knock, 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 knock.
Yeah, classic narcissistic traits.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
awful to see everyone I used to hang around with on TikTok being taken down. I used to...
Hello, Dave. Is that new face in the box?
New/old.
Oh.
How are you, Ange?
Okay, how are you?
Well, I joined the box earlier, and as I joined, it was Miss Red had just left. So I'm like, what the hell has gone on? I literally come off for a couple of hours, and there's drama.
Drama.
I think
what happened, guys? Update me.
Oh my God, go on the FYP.
I tried to have a look, but I couldn't find anything.
Don't you watch?
Did she actually have balls to come into a box and like stick up for herself?
Yeah.
Fucking
She
hell.
tried to. She tried to stick up for
yeah.
herself, but she absolutely failed.
She victim shamed and she gaslit. That's what she did.
Yeah, she said she didn't have to apologize to Zach for anything. How she got triggered by the photos. I'm like, what the?
I'll always love Zach in a way because, like, Zach, like, his story very much relates to mine similarly.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Jay,
Thank
did
you
you
very
say
much.
his story relates
Oh,
to
it's
you?
gifted.
It just, there's a lot of, like, things that I can relate to through his story. And
Oh, thank
as,
you, Tab.
like, obviously, you guys know Zach, he's a big creator, like, you, like, know about him. And it's just the bravery of what he says is just beautiful. And
Yeah.
it's just, do you know what I mean? I'm never lost for words, but I'm lost for words. Like, shit. At the same time as well, like, sometimes when you watch Miss Reb and she's all like, blah, blah, and you think, oh, yeah, people are going against in a way that's blah, blah, but I'm sorry, I'm not horrible to anyone, but she fucking deserves it.
What do you guys think her comeback will be on Sunday? How do you think she
I
could
don't know.
defend
Maybe
it?
she's going to dye her hair blonde and come on as Miss Blonde, but
She's gonna cry.
she needs to do something, darling.
But no,
She's gonna
seriously,
cry.
what do you think she's going to come out and say? Like, what will be her defense in anything of this? Especially after that man spoke.
Do you know what I'm questioning, Angie?
If he spoke to that fact bloke, he spoke to.
Yeah, I saw that. That's why I'm saying he kind of sealed it. Like what were you going to say, Nick?
Do you know the lies and the manipulation and the twisting that lady has done? Right. What is making me question is, was the Facebook rant actually her instead of the ex she said it was?
I don't know.
I don't know about that
I don't
Facebook.
know.
The vile,
I think-
racist rants that was on her Facebook and she said she can't remove.
All right.
I think she will probably try and make herself be out the victim again, like she usually does.
Oh, she's already
Miss Red's
told
always
not-
going to be
she's not
acting the
gonna-
victim. She will never admit to anything. She's such a.
She's not going to
Honestly,
give
like-
She
anything up.
deflects.
She's not going to give
Yeah.
anything up easily because she's making a lot of money. Like, do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
she's
exactly.
Hello,
she's
Remy.
giving up
Hello,
anything
Salsa.
easily. And there's
Back
so
to
many
the day
people-
job, Miss Red. Back to the day job for you, darling. Like, seriously, nobody wants to hear it from you. You're so boring, and her, like, she's just so vindictive and horrible.
I've seen
I don't like
Factory
her.
take down bigger people than her, so
I'm just not a horrible person.
Yeah.
I lay on the sofa sometimes at 10 o'clock in the morning watching the show and I think, if she's getting all that money, I can fucking do that 20 times better than her.
Exactly. Exactly. We all can.
Do you know what
But,
I
like-
mean?
Yeah.
I just wonder what, besides being the victim that she's already trying to be, what could she come back with to defend herself?
She's going to make it all about herself. That's honestly how I see it.
She's very, very clever though, because I'm savage. But I was either when I watch her when she does put on, like when she is down and people are going for her, part of the back of my brain like feels sorry a little bit, and I'm like, actually, like back into the real world, James. Like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like she is clever. She knows what she's doing, but
She's very clever.
you have to get into the real world and think, yeah, I am a nice person. Talking about all of ourselves right now, but we're not silly. Like.
Yeah,
It's not
she's-
about pinpointing one person and making one person feel a certain way. It's fucking snapping back into the world. Like, come on.
She's got 24 hours to think about it now.
Well, she's going to have to call in all her favors and get all her shit together, right? She's got.
Okay, can I just say, yesterday I came into your live with Tommy T, I just thought he was amazing with the things that he was saying.
Yeah, he was. He's a nice guy, yeah. Very nice person.
And he brought so enlightenment to your platform.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I like Tommy T. I've never seen him before, like in person, when he went on his camera.
And then you come into this, and then you see the likes of Miss Red, and you just think, what's this shit all about? When you hear Tommy T's story and everybody's story.
But everyone as well gets a perception of, well, you've definitely blown up in the last few days as well, Ange. Like everyone gets such a that I had as well. Like what I'm trying to explain is I came into Angie's box for the first time. I was like, you're a patronising bitch. But then I grew to love her.
No, Angie's lovely. Like Angie, lets everybody have their
I
say.
hope Ange blows up and is the new FYP because
I do as well. Angie's great.
Ange, yeah, don't get me wrong, she can be a bitch from time to time, but she is pure gold.
She's
she is
a bitch
gold.
within her rights,
gold.
though. Do you know what I mean? Like
I couldn't do the FYP because it would be like 5 a.m. here.
You could, Ange.
It would be 5 a.m.
Yeah, because Canada, right?
At least we'd know it'd be unbiased.
Where's Jay been all day? Sorry, Remy.
Time difference is too much.
Well, you don't have to do it at 10 a.m. You could just do it later on in the day, couldn't you? You don't have to do it at the same time slot as that.
Just do it whenever the fuck you want, Anne.
Yeah.
I know, but you want to take that 10 a.m.
I think she's doing great so far.
I'd want to take the 10 a.m. slot from her. Not that I can.
Oh, God forbid, like, you did.
I think a lot of people are going live at 10 a.m.
Where is Jay and Alex?
Hiding.
Miss J wasn't live today.
No.
No.
I don't know. I do like Miss J. I don't know. I think she's a bit like. I don't know what to think of Miss J yet. I've not made my mind up. Alex, he is definitely.
Just been in
definitely. Yeah, he's stirring the shit between everybody. But Miss J, I don't believe.
I don't know. Like I like Miss J, but then I was in her live yesterday, I think. And I don't know. I think I have it recorded, but it's on this. I'll have to check. And there was I don't know. They were talking about the sheep and laughing about it, blah, blah. I don't know. I just didn't like the vibe. Like I thought she was being really mean to that lady that was talking about how dogs and sheep get along. And she was just like, they didn't give a shit. And it was just a weird.
I didn't hear that. Is that about Shep or?
Yeah, it was about Shep. It wasn't a nice vibe in there. They was making jokes and mocking the situation. Yeah. And I understand none of them like her, but it was really inconsiderate.
Wednesdays.
I'm a great believer in what's right. Do you know what I mean? Like I'll always go with what's right, but I didn't hear that.
Get fined?
No, sheep is still not found. Sheep have not been returned. But I was just going to say, Miss Red, when she does go live, I don't think she is going to address Fact Freak at all. I think she's going to act like it never happened, and
she will.
She's going to spin. Yeah, she's going to spin her narrative that she's the victim. She's done nothing wrong. She'll fill her boxes with all her minions who'll all say, "Oh, Miss Red, you didn't do anything wrong," and that's it. She's not, and she'll probably cry because
she didn't even address it.
Cry for sure. She's going to.
She didn't even address it. She just completely deflected.
I think she's already done that today, really.
Yeah, exactly.
She's already done that today. You know, she's not apologised. You know, when somebody is in so much turmoil,
to apologise.
Why would you want to send pictures or photos of somebody that's in so much turmoil?
But let's not forget that she said that she was triggered, and then she sent it to somebody else. Why would you send something to somebody when it triggered you so much?
Because she weren't triggered and she's lying. Because she wasn't triggered at all.
Exactly.
Can I just warn you all that a narcissist will usually apologise in the following way. I'm sorry it made you feel that way.
Yeah.
Miss Red needs to get back to her day job. Like, she needs to forget TikTok. Like, we could do without her.
What do you think? Her box was tomorrow.
I think what'll be really interested is, you know, there's other people who do FYP, like Luke, who apparently is unbiased. It's going to be interesting. if
You've
he
got a
does.
share bot, mate. You've got a share bot. Can you see it? Just Lou keeps sharing alive. He's shared, that person has shared it 36 daily blocking. I can't block.
Who is that?
I don't know. They're just, I've seen him share your live 36 times.
I've got him.
Thank you. Sorry, Remy, sorry.
That's all right, darling. I was just going to say, like, you know, like Luke and any of the other big creators who do FYP, whether or not they're going to cover it and cover what Fact Freak said, because I don't know how you can't, you know, share this story of what's happened and Miss Red being called out for sharing pictures of Zach. It's a big story on the app. And then Fact Freak nailing the nail in the coffin, and I bet you they're just all going to skirt around it and no one's going to talk about it because it's their mate.
I think they have to talk about it though.
Well, let's see if they do though, because it's their
She
mate.
shared pictures of Angie on bloody what's it called? The other app, and then she's just a big troll.
Yeah,
She's
but
just
don't
a
you
massive
remember back
troll.
then, Soulja, they deflected that onto Charlie.
Yeah, they did, and
They
Charlie
did.
took a right beating for that.
Charlie was another victim of Red.
Yeah, and Charlie's such a nice guy.
He's
I
an
couldn't understand.
He's a beaut, Charlie. I like Charlie.
Forget M.
Yeah, I like Charlie.
Don't
He's
forget
lovely.
how M's SH because of what Miss Red said.
Well, she could easily stop what's going on in her boxes, but she doesn't.
No, that's
I think she's too. She gets too. Angie's a bit. I do believe that Angela's got like a bit of mental health, and she's easily influenced. And obviously, like if she's getting money and like I don't believe like I think she gets like drunk to the point where she, like things get to the point where she doesn't even care. Do you know what I mean?
Are they real people? Are they real
Talking
people?
about delusive
I think they all think they're just celebrities on this app.
Yeah, they're all delusional.
Yeah, you can't say though that Angie didn't care about the stuff that came out on Clasher.
No, I'm sure she did, but
She didn't even answer you.
No, she didn't. But come on, that's a bit much. No. That's crazy. That would affect you. I don't care what you do. That's going to affect you. 100%.
yeah, of course.
100%. She did it to Birdman. She did it to Angie. She did it to Ems. Who knows how many other people she's fucking affected. Now
Zach.
Now Zach, like, you know, it's just, I don't know. Like, there's just no words how someone could be that fucking.
There's one common denominator here, and that's fucking misread, isn't it? Really, to be quite honest.
Yep.
So let's just all just like
like
swing them that way.
Like, misread is the tree, and then they're like all the branches. They go to her.
Exactly.
But I don't know. How did Misread start on this app?
Nobody knows.
Right?
Just
What was
turned
her
up.
original content?
She has no content.
You know what I mean? I've always known her to be like the FYP news. You know what I mean? Like, that's all I've known her for.
Her content is everybody else. So she stirs it up for everybody else to make her content. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh yes, she made a horrible picture of Fact Freak once as well.
She's a horrible person.
That was sent when Reese was in the
I've never
WhatsApp.
followed that woman, never subscribed. I don't subscribe to any of them. I refuse. I'm not going to lie, I watch them, but absolutely never going to follow them. No way.
Where's Cockapoo?
Yeah. Oh, Cockapoo was in her box today, like saying to her, "Oh, well, this is how you felt, isn't it?"
Cockapoo, the voice of all reason here.
But
Hey?
she was in her box. Oh, this is what
Right.
happened, isn't it? Like she
The
was.
voice of treason.
Come on, Cockapoo, get in the box.
Cockapoo.
I don't think Cockapoo would come in here at this point.
I'm an intelligent person,
Haven't seen her
Cockapoo.
yet.
I'm ready to have a chat.
Yes, am I? Yeah.
They won't come. I'm even surprised Miss Red came in here too. I guess defend herself, whatever.
Red, oh my god, I'd like love Miss Red to come in here, like, and then
She did this morning.
give her a few facts. Yeah, she did. I seen. I was here.
Luke, let me tell you, Luke's going to struggle, Angie. Luke is going to struggle because this is his proper big first bout of trolling that he's going to get. He's going to struggle so bad.
Zach.
I've only been on this app for like a couple of months.
Miss J and Alex missing that action.
I've only been on this app a couple of months, and what I'm seeing, I'm just like, oh my god, like what the hell is going
Whose
on?
name is Sarah? I didn't know that. I didn't know her name was Sarah.
Wonder if we're going to see Luke anymore.
Oh, of course she fucking will. Why wouldn't you see Luke?
What, Luke, the 4-foot judge?
Yeah. I like that.
Judge
With
the
his sweetie
Joe.
wife.
Judge the Joe.
He was so bothered that he had to bring Angie into his
He
life.
came on this one.
Talking water the other day.
They were
Angie, I'm
on
going
for
to jump down.
15 minutes.
I'm going to jump down. I'll let someone else have a box for a bit.
All right, Nick.
Okay.
Bye, darling.
Bye.
Bye, darling.
Bye.
I think it was weird how Luke got the phone call and ended his live, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
Obviously, her on the phone. Like, I didn't say anything. And
Luke is so far up Miss Red's ass that there's no coming back. I'm sorry. That boy is just like never coming back.
I think the other thing was Mama Kaz was like fucking. To me, Mama Kaz has fallen off. So when she,
She is just dramatics, man.
yeah, and she sees this opportunity to jump in.
Yeah.
And
Miss Red is in Angie's lives, people say.
Red's in Angie's.
Hold on, let me get my other
She.
phone.
Is she in the chat?
She'll hop
See,
to
if not, I
Angie.
can grab
I'm
the
so
other pen.
hot.
Chat's saying so.
Ew, Luke calls Miss Red mummy. Gross.
How?
Yeah, he does. He calls her mummy.
Miss
Ew.
He
Red,
does.
show
I know,
yourself.
it's really weird. That is weird as fuck, man. Mummy.
Is it though, when you've
Not
watched
even
him all
in
that
that mommy
time?
voice.
It's really
Mummy.
fucking weird.
Oh.
No, but is it when we know how weird he is anyway? So
Well, no. Okay, granted, I now know where you're coming from.
Here is our
I
phone.
thought you were coming for me, sorry.
What?
Kira,
I thought you were
is she in Delusive Angie's live?
Who?
Miss
Miss
Red.
Red.
Oh, no, I think they were saying she was in your live.
Let me have a look.
She was in here, but she left.
Oh, okay.
Right now?
Yeah, Miss Red.
No.
They said she was requested.
handle the heat.
If she's requesting a box, I'll leave.
She's not requested anything. The only person in the box is someone named Chippy Monk something.
It wasn't her.
Okay.
Miss Red, request a box.
I'll have a look now. I'm just loading up my other phone.
Oh, Andy's.
Maybe Delusive. Which Angie?
I thought it was Delusive Angie. So I'm like, which Angie now?
I just... Do you not think it's disgusting what Red has been caught doing?
She's in the live
Yeah,
now.
it's awful, Chippy.
Oh, no,
They-
she is. She is. Guys, she is in
You're now going to see a total hate
We're all
campaign.
here.
Delusive Andy.
So she didn't leave.
She is in there. Hold on.
I think Miss Red's connection's really bad.
Oh, Miss Red's connection's really bad. Hold on. Apparently her connection's really bad.
I had no problem this morning.
Like a personality, I think. Isn't she? She's just a sly bully, isn't she?
Absolutely, Chippy.
She's horrible.
She is.
It's about time she were caught out. That freak could proper mic drop to her today.
She needed to be exposed.
Is she talking?
And all those around her enable her.
No, I agree, Chippy.
Oh, no, she's gone. She's not in there. She's gone. Why am I echoing? Who's got the echo?
Is it me? Sorry, it might be my phone, you know.
Is it him? Yeah, it's him.
Someone's
She's gone. If I were Angie, I wouldn't have her in my box.
Chippy.
Huh?
Chippy.
Yeah, sorry.
I love you, by the way. Like I used to. I'm one of the ones that used to hang out in Angie's live, but then seen her for true colours.
You know what?
One of the ones.
I just try and say what I feel, you know what I mean? I know I can be an ass sometimes, but I try to tell the truth and just be honest about my opinion, you know what I mean?
Yeah, real people, you know what I mean, at the end
Yeah,
of
I
the
try
day.
to be
Like,
real, yeah. But I mean, Miss Red, I've called her out before. She's an horrible bully. She
is a bully.
She's a devious cow. The people who are around her are devious. She hangs around with other devious people. You know, her platform could be used for something.
I thought that was misread then. We'll let you off, Miss T.
Yeah, sorry, I'll go in a minute. I just wanted to say, I just wanted it out there. I think Red needs pulling down a peg or two. She thinks she's famous. She's not famous. Does. She's just a loudmouth bully. She picks on CLA. Right. She picks on Alpha Bar. She picks on anybody that's a threat to her and her 10 o'clock slot, which she doesn't own, by the way. And if I was Zach, I would be starting up half past
100%.
9, carrying on till about 5:30 at night. Because it's much better. Yeah. Anyway, I've said my piece. See you all later. Bye.
Love you.
Bye, Chippy McGibbs.
Bye, Chippy.
Can I just say something? I'm going to go because I've got a really bad chest. I just want to.
Oh, sorry. Unmute your mic. Sorry.
I'm back. Sorry. My little what's it is, I think Miss J's going back away from Miss Red and say that she never knew any of this was going on. And she's going to come and throw Miss Red underneath the bus. And that's
I
my
do feel sorry for Miss J. I do feel sorry for her. I think
we'll see what happens, but I'm just going to throw it out there. But I'm going to go because my chest is really bad.
Sorry, darling. Go on.
I think in the nicest way possible, though.
No, let her go. Let her, like, she's got a...
Don't feel sorry for Miss J, because Miss J is still profiting from this scenario, so...
I feel bad. I heard Miss J yesterday. Listen, yesterday Miss J said in the live that she didn't want to come on today.
I know her, but, like, I don't believe... I think she's a real one.
And Cockapoo was in the box, and Cockapoo said, you have to do it, because if you don't, you know who wins. She said it on the live.
Oh,
so
shit.
I don't think Miss J's innocent. I think she's in with all of them as well.
No, that's what I mean. I don't think she's bad. I'm saying I don't think she should get shit, because I feel like actually she's quite lucky this situation has happened, because she's going to profit a hell of a lot. Like, if she carries on, like, with what she's doing.
I don't think she'd be you mean have her own thing? Like her own...
Yeah, but for example, I jumped into live earlier this morning, and because like it's on Miss Red's name or whatever, there was thousands of people in there. Like,
yeah, she'll get she's covering Miss Red, right? 10
that's what I mean. So she has naturally got. If she wants to turn it up and go savage and be like, right, I'm agreeing with all of you. Let's all turn on Miss Red. Like, she actually could be savage. And
I said from the start, it was all planned.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
holiday. And it was all planned. Miss J seen an opportunity, and she's rolled with it. Cockapoo was in her box from the start, and she was pushing for Miss J.
I have never liked Cockapoo.
I said,
never liked Miss
time, guys.
I never heard a conversation of Miss J asking if it was okay for her to cover the FYP page. So to me, that raised an alert to me that they didn't know any of this was going to happen, and they all planned it while she was on holiday. That's just my theory on it.
Yeah, I hear you.
Well, Luke was supposed to cover with it.
Remember, if they're a crew, if they're all in this together, this is all planned. Yeah. Because remember, Luke was supposed to do the 10 a.m. Luke gave it to Miss J. So it's all planned. I don't think they did anything without.
They are though. You see, from week to like 1 week it'll be Angie, 1 week it'll be Miss Red, 1 week it'll be bloody someone else.
It's like they rotate each other or something.
It's just mad because there's so many people. Like when you join like boxes, for example, like this, there's so many people that is naturally hilarious. Like it's just the fact that obviously she got in there first a couple of months ago. That is hers. But we can change this, guys.
Who? How? You're talking
I'm saying we can as a whole. I mean, not us in the box. I'm saying we and everyone else that has the same opinion.
Thank you,
because the opinion that we're all saying is not wrong.
Yeah,
but unfortunately, we can all have the same opinion, but they're still going to do what they do.
100%. And unfortunately, we're all going to be tuning in at 10 a.m. and watching because we're nosy either way. Like, we might not be, we're not going to be supporting, but we're definitely going to be watching.
Still will. That's just what I'm saying. There's been racism. There's been homophobia. Like, there's been transphobia. Like, the list goes on and on and on and on. And unfortunately, there is people
that will support that because that's how they think. And there's no way we can possibly change everyone's mentality on an app. It's impossible.
Look at all the people that still followed Pearl after what she said the second time.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's not plausible to have, like, I love the way you think, and if it was possible, I'd be like, yeah, but it's just literally impossible.
Yeah.
The aggro's still on here, the fucking beast.
Okay, so can I get my opinion on Pearl?
Well, it's obviously still speaking to Pearl.
Well, Pearl, I mean, like, seriously, she's so ignorant. Like, I'm old, I don't know. Like, she could not, like, smell so much bullshit if she could be closer to her asshole, if she could be. Like, I'm from the traveller community, so I do not believe in that bullshit that she's got. Like, she's absolutely lying. She's a cunt.
But don't you?
But like I said earlier, when it's hard not to have an opinion on someone, and this would kind of be an opinion that is not like in anyone's favour in this box at all, I don't think. But I'm not saying I like her at all. I'm just saying I have watched Pearl over the past few months, and I think I thought she was a lovely person.
Yeah.
And I'm more. I'm not going to sit here and say that I think Pearl is a racist.
That's okay. Like, you can have your opinion.
She's let herself down, and it is the comments. I would never stick up for things that she said. So unfortunately, I wouldn't be able to support her anymore. But I
actually thought it was a generation thing.
I am upset with the things that
Pills are racist. But anyway, Angie, what were you saying?
I totally forgot, Callie. Totally forgot because you guys are all.
It's not Mr. J.
I did hear you speak, but obviously everyone was speaking, so I did try and tune in then. Sorry, Angie.
Let's go.
That's okay.
But yeah, pills racist, straight facts. I'm not speaking about it.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
100%.
I don't think, honestly,
I know
I'm
it.
not on
I'm
her
a fucking
team.
traveller myself.
Mr. J, I will mute your ass. She is racist. Don't defend her. I will mute you. Me personally.
Do you not think there's? I agree with all of you in a way that you're passionate.
She was educated long enough.
It's not about being educated.
Yes, it is about being educated. She is.
Do you not think there's a difference between?
Mr.
Do you not think there's a difference
Mr.
between?
J, she was
I've
wrong.
got Romany Gypsy in my family. We've had a discussion of this for 28 days when it first happened, and we had a discussion of it for about a week. She is point blank fucking racist. End of. Not having a discussion of it. No debate.
We don't stand for that. We don't stand for that.
I think it was 2 weeks as well that we educated her.
But you
say 28 days.
Guys, I never said I was doing
that.
I'm just going to say, look at Pearl like this. She did it the first time. She excused it as a word. But when she did it the first time, she was crying. She apologized, took back, blah, 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 blah,
for that.
The whole app was educating her for like 3 fucking weeks.
Yep.
She went and did it again.
No, yeah, I understand that.
She meant it.
She did it knowing exactly what she was going to do. So just here, listen. Hold on. Because at the time she said it, before she said it, she said, this is for DG and Speedo. Now, DG was getting shit because of the spitting like an African in the shower comment. And Speedo because of what happened with Laura. So I personally think, because they have their little mafia clique, Pearl took one for the team to get the attention off of DG for the racism and DG for the EQ story. That's what I think. She took one for the team. Done. Because at the beginning of that night, he turned around and she said, I will not be held responsible for whatever comes out of my mouth later.
100%.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, I'm not sitting here and ever sticking up for any kind of person that has something like that coming out of their mouth. And
you shouldn't.
And that was just a sentence of me. So I wasn't sitting here as a whole saying I don't think she's a racist. I was just explaining the point.
She is a racist, darling.
Yes,
like nothing you can
she is,
say will
I wanted
ever
to just explain
make
my
her
whole
not a
thought process
racist.
of it. You get it?
No, I don't. Like, she is a racist.
You said, Mr. J, that you don't believe, like, deep down she's a racist.
I I,
You believe she said a racist thing, but you don't believe she's racist. Is that
like, at the same time, like Remy, I would never
She
ever
apologised and then
say
came back on and called everybody
no.
an orangutan.
I love it how you girls are being passionate back, like she was fucking racist.
No,
Because
100% I am.
I'm not sitting
I
here
don't
saying she. I know I said
issues
that,
for
but I did.
anybody.
If I finished, you would have got like the end of it. I wasn't sitting here saying she isn't. I think it does more come down to ignorance, but. It is like how can I ever defend
Mr. J, with respect, Mr. J, with respect, we've
54.
listened to you, but what you're saying
not that
is
fucking old.
conflicting. What you're saying is conflicting.
Sounds
On the one hand, you're saying
Oh, Alan.
she's racist, and then you're saying, but I don't believe she is a racist. So it's a bit
because the
what you're
comments
saying.
because the comments that she's come out with is vile, disgusting. Of course,
Yeah, but you're
you know
still
the
saying,
effect it would have.
but you're saying even after she's been educated, you're saying, but you don't think she's a racist. That's why people are like questioning
She
you.
was crying her fucking eyes out on the app
Yeah,
for
no,
fucking about a
no,
week.
sorry, I
and
do
then she came
understand what
around
you're
and went,
saying.
"You're all a bunch of orangutans."
No,
Do you
I
know what I
100.
mean? Like,
I-
how the hell?
What are
She
you saying,
knows
Mr. J?
who
I want. I
that's going to
want.
impact. Do you know what I
Remy,
mean?
what
She
you've just
knew
said.
who that was going to be
One at a time.
directed
Let's
at.
let Mr. J.
Sorry.
Yeah, let's
Can we let Mr. J
What
respond?
Remy just said, I'm actually so sorry. When I hear it like that, of course, like she is
Yeah.
racist. I wasn't.
Yeah.
But what I wanted to. I wasn't sitting here saying like
The whole
that
lot of
as
the
a poll.
circle is rude, man.
Can we just let him?
But I apologise because Remy, when I've just heard that out loud coming out your mouth like that,
Yeah.
of course, like.
No, listen. I'm glad you're listening and hearing. And you know, it's not about attacking anyone. It's just I'm just trying to understand what you were saying because you know, she said something racist. She was schooled on it, and we can give her. Well, I don't give her the ignorance as a first chance, but a lot of people did, and then she did it again with vim, with intention, knowing after being educated by literally everyone and their mother. And she still said it proudly, big chested, and you know we can't forgive that. She is a racist. She has racist connotations. She has racist thoughts. She uses racist words. She's proud of that. She's doing nothing to change that. Therefore, she has to
And
be.
she doesn't forgive herself for that.
Yeah, she's a racist.
To be fair, I'm someone that has like a lot.
Even though she knows that it's affected so many people.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? If I knew that I felt like my words were not effective towards anybody.
I'm someone that
if I
can
knew
have a lot to say.
that hurt somebody, I would say sorry. Do you know what I mean?
Of course,
She's not kind. Do you know what I mean? Like she's not a kind person. She's bitter. That woman is bitter, man.
Can I give a viewer's perspective? Obviously, I'm not friends with any of these people on this app.
I'm not.
But it's quite nice to hear it from somebody that is sat out of everything. I'm not friends with any of them. I don't follow them. It always comes up on my... You can drop me if you like, but I think sometimes you need to hear it from the other side of the platforms, from what people are actually watching.
Well, you're watching,
this is a
aren't you?
repeated
So,
pattern of Pearl, a repeated pattern of other creators. They do it, they put blame on other people to throw them under the bus and everything else, and it's becoming so toxic that they're throwing each other under the bus now, and it's not nice to see. Like I say, I've never followed Pearl, I've never followed a lot of people. There are certain creators that I enjoy watching.
I'm sorry, but the whole circle of this whole thingy-mabob, I cannot wait for it to go down.
Well, it's just getting out of hand, and do you know what? This place used to be so nice, and now it's actually not quite fun to watch because you don't know what you're going to walk into.
It's not fun at all.
No, it isn't. But what Pearl has done by standing her ground and, you know, putting her stick in the ground and saying this is who I am and this is how I'm going to continue, what she's done is done us a favour because now she's got all her EDL clan over there following her proudly out and we just know who to avoid now.
No, they're just like, see Pearl, like,
Can I just stop? I want to ask you.
Do you know what? Like, Torian, like, who are you? Sorry, Rennie, sorry. Excuse me.
It's all right.
Torian then for a second.
No, we don't all look the same.
I don't know. No. I'm saying. Hey, don't come for me, man. I'm saying. You sound like her.
I do not sound like Torian. Stop it.
You do a little bit, man.
No, I do not. Shut up.
Here, man. I'm just being friendly. For fuck's
Go on.
I'm just saying, like anybody that is like Pearl, like she did it the first time, she done it the second time, she meant it the second time. Okay, she meant it with venom. Nobody should be following these people. Can you not all see that they're in a circle? You've got Pearl, you've got fucking Miss Red, you've got Angie, you've got fucking Alex Bingham, you've got all of them. I follow them all around the rat. Like, at the moment, I can't work because I've got, like, cervical cancer. So, unfortunately, I can't work. So I sit here every day, like, watching this bullshit.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I sit here watching this bullshit. So, I'm just giving my opinion.
I had to educate my mum because I actually said to her what Pearl said. And my mum is the same age as Pearl. She didn't see anything wrong in it. But when I said the same thing to my 11-year-old daughter, she was mortified. I think, I'm not saying it's a generation thing, but when I said to my mum, no, this is not right, that is not a good thing to do, she understood. And she never, she's never said anything untoward again. So my mum learned.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's the thing, and I think a lot of people do blame it on generations. Say, oh, the older generation, they don't get it. Actually, there's a lot of older generation who do get it and who understand what racism is. They understand empathy to other races, to other people, and they don't use that language. And there are a lot of older generation who don't. There are still some that do, of course there are.
I've got an Asian daughter as well, and some things that my mum will come out with, we're like, no, you can't say that, mum. You can't be like that. And it's almost like they're stuck in their ways, and it drives me up the wall.
But Pearl's like 52.
Exactly, she's not even that old.
I mean, I'm nearly 40, for fuck's sake. I know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Listen, if my 10-year-old gets what racism is because I've educated her, there's no reason why a grown adult living in 2024 doesn't understand right from wrong.
I want to say as well, I think there are a lot of, like, as you can probably tell by the voice, guys, I'm a gay white man. I just think...
Well done for being proud of that. Well done.
Thank you, darling. I just think that, but it's like, you shouldn't blame like white people to a certain extent about not really understanding, because I've been with a Jamaican boy for 3 years. I've never in my life been searched in a supermarket until my voice is actually breaking up because it's mental. Like, the amount of times I've been searched in his presence, and when I've been on my own, I've never, ever been subject to that in my life. Like,
welcome to my world.
That's what I mean, but I didn't understand that world, Remy, and that's what made me like I didn't get it, and now I understand. Like, and when people are putting, like, for example, like, sorry, I'm not raising my voice at anyone, but when like BLM, for example, when all lives matter, white lives matter, it's not what we're fucking talking about. We're talking about history and a movement that is like. Do you know what I mean? Like, I promise you, like, Remy, I was ignorant to racism 3 or 4 years ago. And
until you're close to it.
And I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry for that.
And this is the real problem, is that, obviously a lot of white people who have not experienced racism, you can't really understand it. And I know people can empathise with it, and, the allies who empathise, love you all, big up yourselves.
Empathise is all we can do, though.
Yeah,
like,
no,
really,
of course. And it's still about education, isn't it? That, like, those that do understand have to use their voice, because still in this day and age, the white voice talking about racism is still more powerful than any person of colour speaking up, because the people that look like you are more likely to listen to you than than somebody with dark skin saying it. So it's so important. And I'm glad, Mr. J, that you've had this awakening and you can see. And, you know, I just encourage people, like what Mr. J has just said, when next time you're at a supermarket, just watch how a person of colour gets treated in front of you or behind you. See whether the checkout person, will they say hello to them? Will they be polite to them? Will they just throw their food along? Will they offer them a bag?
I mean, it depends if you go to Aldi or Lidl, like
No.
everybody.
No, it actually sounds so mad.
It's everywhere.
No, but it actually sounds so mad. Like when I tell you, like of course, like I've had comments in the past about me being gay, this, that, blah, blah, prejudice, whatever. But I didn't understand the extent of racism until like I was in that situation with someone that I loved deeply. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, it's just, I honestly have no words for it. Like, I don't know what to say.
My daughter, she's Asian, but through her whole school life, she'd say that she was Italian so that she wasn't called the P word. You know, and it actually breaks my heart to think, you know, I've got 4 daughters.
Does she know now
English.
that she should
One thing
does she know now that she should be proud?
She is now because she's older.
When I laid in bed next to my boyfriend,
she hid all the time.
Yeah.
When I laid in bed next to my boyfriend, this was a couple of years ago, and we were just got into one of them deep chats, blah blah blah. I'll just never ever forget him saying to me when he was at school, like he wished so much that he had like my hair type and stuff. Like it's just the craziest thing. Like I don't think like people understand. Like
my daughter would stay inside so she wouldn't get tanned.
See, my love, my life, like I was with him for 15 years, was from South Africa. And I'm going to say it now. Well, even if I can be cancelled, I can't be, but it's fine. They say coloured over there in South Africa. So when I heard it over here and people were taking offence to it, I was like, what? I thought that was like the normal. Do you know what I mean?
I think it depends on, you know, how you say it as well. It's
correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's you can say person.
Like it's not meant in the racist
coloured.
way
It's
at all.
person of colour or black. But you can't say coloured because they're not pink, they're not purple. Do you know what I mean?
No, but like in South Africa,
it depends on how it's said, I suppose.
In South Africa, if you went, you actually understood and went.
I think should we not ask Remy? Remy?
No, let her carry on. I'm listening to this conversation. Like, don't.
Yeah, I studied.
Like, you guys all have Google and you can figure it out.
I studied the apartheid when I was in Johannesburg and stuff like that.
I love that. Remy's like, don't fucking ask me.
Exactly. I know what I'm talking about, for fuck's sake.
It's what context you say it in.
And you know what? Back in the day, you know what they used to do? They used to put people in the queue, and if they had curly hair, they put a pencil in the hair. If the pencil dropped out, they were white. If it didn't, they were coloured. That's what they said to them in Africa, in South Africa. Wow. True facts. And my partner was of ethnic minority, should I say, or ethnic majority in Africa. And that's what we went. Like we went.
I was born in the 80s, and you know I went to school with every nationality going, and maybe that helped me with realising how to, you know, be with people. You know, we're you know, there is no them, we, whatever. It is what it is. We are all one.
But back in the day, I was utterly sick to see what is seen in that museum. I had to go in a separate lane to where my partner was. Like it was horrific, man.
You know, I remember children not being able to go to mosques in my sort of school, you know, because their parents didn't agree with it and stuff. I'm open to it all. It's great to learn about different religions, different races, different everything. You know, we are what we are.
Which I agree, but a question that I do think to myself a lot is like England is like if there wouldn't be like a Church of England in like India or something. Like, has anyone got any more?
I think this would just be
like,
an ongoing.
And please correct me if I say anything that is a bit outrageous because I'm so far from racist.
I mean, it's a subject that we can talk about all the time, or continuously talk about.
I mean, if you want to like educate yourself, then I don't think you're being racist.
I just think it's better to know, be educated than it's not, because at least then you've got respect for all different cultures.
But I thought we're a very open country in the way that, like, I don't think you could.
Yeah, I'm not getting into politics.
Yeah.
I get into politics.
Yeah, no politics in here.
What should we talk about? Candy Floss?
Yeah, I think we're gonna switch up the boxes because we got some people waiting, so I'm gonna have to like switch up.
Yeah, you can kick me out. Sorry, but thank you for having me.
Oh, you're welcome, Carrie.
And don't kick
Oh,
me.
it's a cute cat that looks like my cat.
That's Alan.
My cat's called herself.
I'm gonna kick Jake because he's getting. No, I'm kidding.
Alan's iconic on this.
Here
channel.
comes Mr. Grumpy.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Really?
Hello, Cal. Mr. Grumpy.
I know it's not. It's midnight.
You said you took, hey, hold on. You said you took your meds today, so.
Yeah, I've got on different meds now.
Yeah. So what do you?
Cal.
Cal, what do you think of
Cal?
Me.
Hello.
Cal.
How are you, Cal?
Can we all talk one at a time, please? Cal, what do you think of what's happened today?
I don't even know what's went on, to be honest.
You what?
I don't really know what's went on.
Have you been hibernating?
Where have you been?
I've been like, no, because my meds, the new ones that I'm on, like, they just knock us out.
All right.
So you joined. How come you
If
joined?
you missed any videos from Miss Red and Zach, they're on my page, by the way.
You haven't seen any videos of what's gone on with Miss Red and Zach? And...
Yeah, I've heard about it. I've had a few text messages telling us about it. Well, you know what it is? I said this ages ago. I'm not, listen, the wool wasn't pulled over my eyes. I knew all this ages ago. So it's not like a big shock to me.
So you knew that Zach had tried to offer...
No. I knew that they're all little daft cunts. That's what I knew.
If anybody knows Miss Red, she knows she's a weirdo. And everybody knows.
You are?
Like Miss Red. You know she's like not right.
Well, no, but if someone who sits there, like, she's called the Grimsby Gobbler. That's what she's called.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. Like, I've never followed her, never subscribed to her. Like, I have watched her, but like, for God's sake, I just know she's not right. Everybody knows she's not right.
I'm not going to sit here and, like, do you want to say it? Listen, I could have told you that about 2 months ago. So I don't know what you're all so shocked about.
Yeah, I'm not shocked.
It's Saoirse. What's your name, Saoirse?
I was just bringing what she said to light.
Saoirse, yeah.
So is it Irish?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's all a bit shocking. I don't know how you guys aren't
shocked.
shocked.
I've been doing the Irish dancing and everything, the jig of that man last night.
I don't even know what's going on at the moment.
Well, we knew it was going on. We've just got proof now, haven't we?
Are you all right, Catherine?
Yeah, I'm okay, thank you.
Okay.
I like your name for Mr.
Well,
Red.
anyway, what was I going to say?
Cal, you seem pretty healthy. Like, you're doing good.
Well, I wouldn't say I was doing good, like, but...
No, but you seem pretty healthy, man.
Aye, well, like, you know what it is? I've got... But I'm looking after me dogs and that at the minute, so...
Yeah.
And me horses, so that's what makes me, like, healthy. And that's why, like, but also, I've been, like, as I've just said, I don't know if I'm trauma jumping. I'm trauma jumping here. I've been put on new meds and that, right? And they're literally just like, you know, when I take them, boom, I'm dead. Not dead, but like...
Yeah, no, you're
dramatic.
Yeah, like, I'm...
How we couldn't...
Oh, my God, who's that cat?
Callie, shut up. Do you guys remember how
Helen
Gracie couldn't remember who, if she had gotten the letter from Mama Kaz, or if she had gotten it from Miss Red. Do you guys remember that or no? No?
Who, me?
In general, as people. Do we remember
I
that?
didn't know. I couldn't give a fuck.
Well, this morning, Miss Red, or Gracie couldn't remember if the letter was given, or the pictures were given to her by Miss Red, or if Mama Kaz had shared them over, blah, 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 blah. She couldn't remember how she got the pictures.
Gracie said she had gotten a text
Angelica.
message.
Quiet. So
I love how you're
anyways,
called Angelica now. You're like a rugrat.
I can change it back. Shut up. I can change it back on Sunday.
No, you're a rugrat.
Yeah, like tie your hair in tough.
But anyways, Gracie put this out. Here's Gracie. I guess she might, again, I'm not, apparently, allegedly, she may have found the original.
Apparently, allegedly.
You always have to say apparently
I'm
here, or
fucking-
someone's going to jump down your throat. So this is from Gracie. And Gracie says, your live upset me today, watching you get upset.
I'll tell Gracie to shut up.
No, shut up, man.
Let her talk.
Cal is a pain in my butt.
Shut up, Cal.
But he says, your live upset me today, watching you get upset. I didn't say anything at the time because I didn't think anyone else had received them, I guess meaning the pictures. And I didn't think that you being in a vulnerable position needed to know what was going on. It's such a personal matter and could be something that really upset you. But after hearing today say that Donna circulated those images, I wanted to tell you that she sent them to me too. So this is now, so wouldn't this be fucking Gracie responding to who?
Canadian Angie, you read far too much into stuff.
No, I don't, because you know what? Mama Kaz said that Miss Red, right? Am I wrong? Shared the photos to Mama Kaz, no?
I'm just
Miss
gonna
Red
like
did say that.
completely like observe and obliterate everything that Mama Kaz says. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I don't believe anything Mama Kaz says, period.
Yeah, I don't believe her.
So, but I'm fucking lost, to be honest.
Right, so the one that you're on about,
Miss Red didn't have to share those pictures.
You're on about the WhatsApp message, aren't you? The one that is Gracie saying that they were sent to her as well.
Yeah, and I
Right,
guess
at the
that's
top-
sent to Zach. Sorry.
Yeah, at the top it was sent to Zach, yeah.
Yeah, Gracie couldn't remember who
So
sent it.
then Miss Red went to this fact freak person and asked him to dig up all the shit he could on Zach.
Yeah.
Correct? Right?
Yeah.
So how can she come back with she wasn't going to do anything? It doesn't make sense.
I don't agree with Miss Red because at the end of the day, yeah, you sent, right, so why, right, he's told you something personal and obviously, we all know that, everyone, they say, they all need evidence, they all need receipts, so if no one believed him and he was in that state of mind, I can genuinely believe if he was not in that picture, he has shown the room, like he says, do you know what I mean, it wasn't him, to be like, look, I'm not lying, I'm not clout chasing, I'm not attention seeking, I'm generally in a bad space, which which I generally get, but then to go off and send it to every creator, knowingly that these creators do not like him, that was malicious. There's no backtracking.
No, it wasn't malicious.
It was malicious.
No, it wasn't.
Maliciously.
Listen, it wasn't malicious.
Right, I am sick of you talking over everyone in this live. Generally, pipe the hell down.
How about you? Fuck down, you little divvy.
Who's me?
Fucking you,
Don't listen to Cal. He's just the troublemaker in here. But hold on. What's your name? I can't pronounce it. Sorcia? Sorcia. So you have to remember that Gracie and Mama Kaz were having a big fight with Zach. They were in a terrible, terrible place. They hated each other, like Gracie said. So why would Miss Red send these pictures to those two people? Think about it. Knowing they were going to do a big expose on Zach. So why would she send the pictures to them? Remember, they all hated Zach at that point.
Have you not heard what Zach said?
What
I
did
have it on my
Zach
page.
say?
Zach said he needed them to understand where he was and how much
he
help
sent them to Miss Red, asking her to stop and because he was in a very bad place. He didn't send them to Gracie and to Mama Kaz.
I'm here for
Misread did.
Zach. Like, I don't know if you got the wrong end of the book or whatever.
No,
No,
you've got the wrong end of the book, and you need to shut up and let people speak.
Who the hell is talking to me now?
Callie is speaking to you, and I've had enough of you in this live. You've got the wrong end of the stick.
Who?
You need to shut up. You need to shut
Who
up
are
and
you?
listen to everyone.
Callie, don't get a ban.
Who are you?
Callie, don't. But no, I think you misunderstood totally 100%.
No, who are you? I've not said nothing.
You've not
Who are
shut
you?
up.
Apparently.
Oh, you.
You're gonna get a warning,
Oh,
aren't you?
there.
Or take a step back a sec, because you're gonna get like a warning or something.
What?
Well, I hope you get one because you're boring as fuck.
Sorcia,
Shut the fuck
you
up,
can
Cal.
hear.
See, how about you shut up?
Shut your mouth.
Yeah, you can hear.
Your
Okay,
mouth. You're
Cal,
sitting there with your fucking cat, man. Listen, I've got fucking Bengals coming out my ears, man. You daft cunt.
Cal needs
Oh, Cal, shut up.
Shut up, Cal.
Yeah, you're gonna get flagged. That word's not allowed to be said.
Like, seriously.
Person you are, because let me tell you.
So hold on, Sorcha. You can hear when Miss Red talks after Terry in here.
Yeah, I've been around. I've like watched
You've gone down the
observing.
wrong rabbit hole.
What do you want me to take accountability for?
We'll take another example of what you did to Delusive Angie with the Clapper account.
I think it's too late here. She left.
Oh, listen to you like the sound of your own voice.
Right, before this goes any further, guys, listen, my kids have just got home, so I just want to say, look, Red, if it was, I know that obviously it was all three of us involved in the conversation. If it wasn't you who forwarded them to me and it was Kaz, then I'm sorry that
I've done nothing to Zach apart from support him, and I'll prove it.
Miss Red, can you not just take some accountability for how we felt for you sharing those pictures? She's gone.
Because she cannot. See? This just proves our point. She can. Oh, God, I'm going to go.
The whole lot of them are fucked.
I love you. Gracie, I love you. Carry on doing
Listen, I'm so sorry. And for anyone that this may have triggered feelings for or whatever, then I'm sorry.
Hold on. They're all over the place. If you
I'll laugh.
Sorry, go
when
ahead.
they're all fucked.
What were you saying?
Can't wait. I will laugh when they're all fucked and they have to go back to their day job. Be good.
Yeah, when I look for stuff, then I can't find it. But anyway, what Zach said was because Mrs. Red or Miss Red was trying to take down his platform that he had created, and she was giving him this shit. The pictures were sent to her to leave him alone.
Yeah.
And he said over and over, he begged her to just leave me alone. Miss Red got those pictures and sent them to the two people that totally hated Zach on the app at that time. So she did it with malicious intent.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did. Horrible bitch.
You missed Who's crumpling paper?
Sorry, it's me.
Like, why were you arguing with me then? If you can generally shut up and listen to Angie, then that is exactly what I have just said.
I don't even.
Why, oh my days, do you not let anybody put a full stop?
Whereabouts in Manchester are you from?
But your box is not lighting up. I don't even know who I'm talking to.
It doesn't matter. Just let me speak. I've told you, Callie is speaking to you.
Sorry, I'm just trying to find that video.
Oh, get a grip, man. You're not going to talk to me like that.